Today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about Audacity. What we're going to do is we're going to tell you a little bit about what it is, about how to use it, the pros and cons. We're going to do a little bit of a demonstration, and we're going to talk about our experiences and how you can use it in the classroom. So pretty much everybody's probably used Audacity at this point. You know, a lot of the college writing classes are getting into it. You know, they'd rather, prefer you to, pronounce your project than write it down, and I think that's pretty cool. For those of us who don't know what it is, it's a free and easy to use audio editor and recorder. You can use it on pretty much any computer and operating system, and you can record live audio. You can convert old tapes and records to digital recordings and CDs. You can edit pretty much any kind of sound file, music, sound effects. You can copy, cut, splice. You can mix sounds together. You can add effects. You can also change the speed and the pitch of an existing recording. You know, if you wanted to make it funny or, System requirements, you're going to need internet access just to download it. After it's downloaded, you can use it pretty much anywhere. You need a computer with a minimum of 2 gigabytes of RAM if you want it to operate smoothly. Anything less than that, it's going to be really choppy and not going to be able to use it very easily. You're going to need a microphone, and most computers have a built-in microphone at this point. But if it doesn't, you're going to need at least one that plugs into one that can plug into the computer. I mean,
right there.
Yeah, one right there. I mean, microphones can get up to thousands of dollars, but you can just use a little one like that. Cost maybe $15, $20, and it's compatible with any operating system: Macs, Windows, Linux. If you want to download it, you just go to www.audacity.sourceforge.net. The cost is completely free. There's no way to upgrade it. You're only able to download the free version. There's no upgrades. Pay a little bit extra. Some of the pros are it's free. Like I said before, it's compatible with all operating systems. The many different features it offers: the effects, the layering, mixing, splicing, and in most cases, you're not required to use an expensive microphone. I mean, best case scenario, your computer has one built into it, and you don't have to buy anything extra, to record your project. Here's some cons. It doesn't record into MP3, so you're going to need to download an additional encoder online to get into there. It's very complicated to learn, just like any recording software would be. But once you get the hang of it, it's a little bit easy. It's not exactly user-friendly. There's commonly occurring errors and problems. It likes to freeze, act up. Poor quality at times, and by poor quality I mean the microphone quality is not very good if you're using the one built into the computer. If you really wanted professional quality, you'd have to buy a really expensive microphone and preamps for your computer. So right now we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration. Once you download Audacity, it's going to show up this little shortcut icon. You just double click on that and it'll open up like this. And once you open up into this, it's really easy to use. You just press the record button and it starts a brand new track.
And then you can just talk to the microphone like this and it'll start recording it.
Stop it.
Wait, something clicked in my...
And then you can just talk to the microphone like this and it'll recording it.
Okay. Some of the things you can do on this is you can add effects, an echo.
And then you can just talk to the microphone like this and it'll recording it.
There's just a whole bunch of different things on here. Equalization, compressor, you can compress it down and make it bass boost. It'll change the bass quality. And also, what's cool about this is you can select a piece that you don't want. Like we can get rid of all that in the beginning. We can just completely cut it out if you'd like. Start right here.
You can just talk to the microphone like this and it'll...
You can also crop it too. You pick a portion that you want. You just click this and it'll delete everything else but that. One of the downfalls to this is that you can't record over an existing track, so if you really you couldn't start here and keep recording. You'll have to start a brand new track and start from there. That's pretty much it for Audacity. To save it, it's kind of like how we had to use the Windows Movie Maker. You can save as a project if you're still working on it, or you can save as compressed copy, and it'll compress all your tracks down into one, and you can save it as a audio. So now we'll talk a little bit about our experiences with Audacity.
I've used Audacity even before like this class, just on my own, and I find that it is great because it is a free audio tool, but it does take a while to get used to it, and it is not exactly the friendliest thing to use, I guess, as compared to other ones, because I have another one on my computer, and like on it you could just move things around like by grabbing it and stuff. On this you can't really do that. Like he said, you have to have different tracks for each time you record, and you can't just put them together, so it does make it a little bit more complicated to use than a lot of other recording softwares. But other than that, we could start if you want to talk about your experience.
Oh yeah, you know, experience, like when you're using it in the classroom, it's obviously it's a wonderful resource for students. It's free. You can use it from, you know, a computer lab such as this. But if you're going to get into professional quality music, by no means would I suggest this to record professional quality music with. It's just something fun, you know, a little to switch up the, switch up the lesson a little bit. But yeah.
Alright, the teacher's uses in the classroom, it can be used for online lectures, for like distance learning, things like that. Your teacher could just record what they want to say in the lecture, and then you could go online and listen to it. It could be used for lectures or assignments, instruction, like, so that you can listen to it a couple times, like if you didn't understand the lecture or in an assignment, if they have it online using this, recording it, then you get that. It can be used as an aid for people who are hard of hearing also, which would be really great for people that are hard of hearing, so that they can hear it more than once, or louder, or just put it at their own pace.
They could also change the pitch. I know some, you know, hearing impaired people really can't hear certain pitches, but you can change the pitch, make it higher, make it lower, until you can understand it.
Yeah. It could be used in language arts, so that a student could recite poetry and record themselves doing it. This will help them understand the different poems and things like that through different recitations of it. Next, it could be used in music, so that a student would be able to record themselves playing an instrument, so that the students have proof, basically, that they've been practicing. And then it could also be used in social studies, so that students could record their own radio broadcasts of different like newses and things like that, like current events going on in the world. And it'll help them with understanding of history and the impact of broadcasting has on its audience. These are a couple helpful links that I found. This first one has a couple different ways it's being used in education right now, and it has like different universities and things, how they've used it. The second one gives, as it says, 10 great ways to use it with your students. And then this last one is a forum, and has just a bunch of different people throwing out ideas, basically, and just giving a bunch of different ways that it could be used. In conclusion, Audacity is a useful free software that can help in several ways for education. And our references is Audacity's website itself, because you can find almost most information on it right from there.
Are there any questions? Thank you.